All right, going to do this a little differently. I'm going to do reach this time, and I'm going to start doing new MOAs. I can't do the Halo 3 ones all day, every day. So Oni Sword Base, Rally Point Charlie. Make sure you have Acrophobia on so you can fly, because walking sucks. And the hardest part of this is waiting for the game to load. So it's going to take longer for the game to load than to get the MOAs most of the time. So, Rally Point Charlie, you're just going to fly forward. Here's a MOA right here. You're going to save and quit. And then we're going to go load Nightfall. Nightfall right at the beginning. Let this load. We'll find these two MOAs, and then I'll talk about the challenges. There's some stuff for the monthly and the weeklies we can talk about. So we load in. I always misplace this guy. Here he is, right up here by this tree. So just fly right here. And we're just going to keep flying along and try not to hit a wall. So I do that all the time. Straight into this second clearing, all the way to this back rock. And here's the last one here. So I Spy done. That took just under a minute or so. Again, it takes longer for the frickin' missions to load, but very quick and easy. If you don't have reach, let me check and see. Let me check and see which other mission it is. Yeah, do Sierra 117. All three are on that same mission. It takes 2 seconds. We'll do it at the end of this just to prove how fast it is to find them. And I haven't looked those up. So to talk about the other challenges, Grave Tender, skip it. It takes too long to do. 250k for what's probably like a half-hour, 45-minute challenge. Just play matchmaking. Unless you really want to do this one for fun with your friends, which, I mean, we're playing a game for fun. It's worth doing that. But yeah, it's XP-wise, I usually don't recommend this one. Campaign Contender, you're going to get this normally doing your missions for the PvE ones anyway, so don't like try to speed run this. It's kind of pointless. 500 shots in 500 headshots in matchmaking. Go play SWAT, really easy. Warthog Rustler, I like to talk about this one. A lot of people don't know you can do this in Firefight, so you don't have to do this one in like PvP. It doesn't say on here PvP or PvE, but you can do this one in Firefight. I used to grind this out in Big Team until I learned I could do it in Firefight, and then every time since then I just did it in Firefight. 50 PvP games is really straightforward. If I look at the PvE, what's the fastest way to do this? So complete missions, light infantry is easy. You'll do this just doing your Firefight stuff. So campaign missions under 20 minutes, and then what's the one for the week? It's reach. So Nightfall, just run Nightfall. Co-op is going to be in here, so grab a friend, do Nightfall, and run through it. Did I have a difficulty? No, it's not difficulty, it's time this time. Just run through it twice and you're done with this. Run through it another time on your own just to finish out from the beginning. So just by doing that, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges at once. You could also do it from a playlist, make it a little easier. Oh, turn a skull on, that one's simple. Some of these other ones, so the car alarm, you're going to get car alarm when you're doing the monthly 117 challenge. You can also just load, what mission is it? Is it Beachfront? Beachhead. You can just load Beachhead, go grab a ghost or a warthog off the start. It's, yeah, really straightforward too. Back to the challenges. Let's look at PvP. Win games. Okay, good luck with that. Sweat equity. Almost everyone skips this one. Top 3. You'll get most of these just naturally playing. Objective. I usually recommend King of the Hill because now if you see in here, hill defense, hill dominance, hill offense. If you just kill people either when you're in the hill or when they're in the hill, each time you do that, you get one of these. It's really straightforward. It's much faster than trying to cap 25 flags. You used to not be able to do this in Halo 3, for example, because you didn't get the medals. Now you do. Even if you have them turned off, you still get the credit for these. So do King of the Hill. Match-made games in Reach or CE. If you're not a big Reach or CE person, go play Action Sack. Blam, you'll get this naturally in Action Sack as well. or just like shooting fusion coils and whatnot. Usually this one, if you shoot someone, they jump off the map, it counts. There's a bunch of ways to do this. Typically don't focus it. You'll just get it if you play a couple games. Snipers, yeah, play Team Slayer. You'll be fine. Flag grabs and ball blasts. You could try to do this, or you could do this at the same time you're doing the objective one. So don't just queue King of the Hill. I typically would suggest, if you don't mind playing Reach, CE, or the other games, you could do the bookends alongside object. Like you could queue Reach, capture the flag, and you could knock out like 3 or 4 challenges at the same time. If you really don't like to play those titles, just stick in Action Sack. You'll have a way better time doing the bookends if you just do Action Sack. Yeah, okay. I said I was going to go get the MOAs for Halo 3. So we're going to go look at Sierra 117 really fast. So we'll find all 3 of these for the Halo 3 folks. Personally, I like playing all of the games in the collection, but I know you're out there, you people that only play Halo 3 no matter what. Yeah, so we'll cater to you a little bit here. And if you're someone who doesn't play Reach or Halo 3 and you only play CE, for example, tell me. Maybe I need to start looking at more specific titles. So the MOA didn't spawn behind us at the beginning there. It's not here. Not in the water here, which means it's mostly further along in the mission. We'll check up here by the waterfall. Nope. And then in this little bunker area. No again. So we'll fast forward. Not down here by this waterfall either, so it really is in the last half of the mission. It could be on this rock when you fall down. There's one there. Check the tree. Not in the tree. We'll keep going along. There's one by the little rock back here, potentially. Nope. Check up on the ledge here. Nope. So then they're all at the last parts of the mission. You really could load a further checkpoint. If I'd have known that, I would have... If I were making a guide on this, I would have just started in the later parts of the mission. So it's likely, yep, up here in this pipe. And then the last one's all going to be all the way in the very last little section where you free people. Try not to fly into the trees like I do. Don't kill me. And then I'm expecting the MOA, well, it's zoomed in. I'm expecting the MOA to be down there on that little ledge, and I can already see it. So here it is right here. If you really only want to do Halo 3, there you go. Good luck with your challenges. I'm going to go start a lobby in the custom game browser where you can come and you can do the 2 PvP challenges that involve custom games. So I've started doing this every week. I'm going to go create a game here. Halo 3. It's going to be called Octagon 4 Challenges. Yeah, come shoot me as I stand still. Good luck. Bye.